7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
What's good, nigga? Hood with y'all? It's your boy Chris, Tuesday host from Squad Island TV, and I'm coming back with another story time. Ooh yeah, what? Story time. Ooh yeah, what? Story time. Ooh yeah, what? I don't know. Let me stop playing. But this story time is about the time I ordered a Lil Wayne dress wig from Amazon for Halloween. This is gonna piss me off the whole time I'm telling this story. So, me and my friends, you know, everybody from Squad Island TV, you know, Shania, Tati, Elijah, we all was like, yo, what we gonna do for Halloween or whatever like that, you know, we thought it was a little bit fun to dress up for Halloween. So we were like, alright, we're gonna do something little, you know, some famous people, you know, singers, rappers, all that dumb stuff. All that good. So, I said, alright, I'll be Lil Wayne. Best friend was like, she wanna be like Marilyn Monroe, something like that. I don't remember. Something like that. All I know is that I said, alright, I'm gonna do Lil Wayne skip joint. Alright, so I'm on Amazon and I'm looking up some, you know, dreadlock wig joints for Lil Wayne. Like, I had a little snapback hat to go with that joint on it. Like, that joint was straight popping. So, I on Amazon and I found this specific Rasta wig for, like, you know, the Jamaican mod. You know, that's my type of stuff. That's my, you already snuck. So I'm ordering this Jamaican wig. It's like a Rasta joint. I don't have it no more. I threw it in the trash. So it's like a Rasta wig, you know, long dreads that go down like the middle of your back supposedly. And it was black or whatever like that. And look, you know, the thing about Amazon, let me stop right there. The thing about Amazon is looks can be very deceiving because when you order something on Amazon, you cannot expect it to look the same as it looked on the picture on Amazon. They're always going to have you think that it's going to be bomb because it's on Amazon and it look like it's bomb. No, when you get that joint like, fuck this is. Like, that's how I was. You mean I just started ordering on Amazon. This was like when I was in 10th grade. So, I ordered the wig. The wig was supposed to have came at a certain time. So that day I was waiting for it or whatever like that. It never came. I came home from school. I'm like, my wig here, you know, so whatever like that. So, why is it, alright, I'm asleep. I get dressed, this, that, and third. I'm dressed, whatever. I go downstairs. You know, I don't know, but it's just a simple fact that I always check the mailbox early in the morning, like the mail will come at 7 o'clock, like the 8. So I go look in the mailbox, and it says I got a package. So it says Chris the Boss on it. That's my name on Amazon. So it says Chris the Boss with a package. It's for a package for Chris the Boss. So I get the package, I'm like, oh, what is my here? Like, I'm getting like all hype or whatever like that. So I take the package out, and I go in the house, and I'm opening up my package, and it's got the same exact picture on the pack that I had on Amazon. So I get all hype. I'm like, oh, my wig here, you know, I'm about to have that little Wayne Tunchi popping or whatever like that. So I'm opening the wig. I open the package. I took it out. Bitch. You call these dreads? What the freak is this, man? This, yo, I'm supposed to wear this on Halloween? What's this? This don't even look like dreads. I don't even like they twist it right. This like ratchet hair. Ratchet weave. What is this? Yo, man. I gotta get somebody to come twist this again. For real. Real rap, because this not no... They jit me, yo. This is not no dreads. This is... this is... Bitch. What the fuck was that? It looked like balled up motherfucking weave. I had to untangle it. Like, what? So I'm untangling the hair or whatever like that. The whole thing about it is synthetic. It didn't even say it was synthetic, but most likely things that come off of Amazon is synthetic. So I wasn't even worried about that. I untangled it, and by the time I got untangled, why this bitch was like, yay long, bitch. Yay long. I'm telling you, I swear to God, it was like yay long. So, I went to go try it on or whatever. I put it on my hair. I'm like, oh, alright. It went past my ass, bitch. It went past my ass. So I'm like, what the fuck is this? Like, why is it so goddamn long? Like, I'm only, at the time I was 5'7". I'm like now 5'8". Really big. An inch. That's it. So I'm like, what is, like, why is it so long? Like, I'm pretty sure Wayne here is not that long. Like, Wayne here is not that long. So I'm irritated right now because these wasn't even like dreads. Like, it looked like a full-blown weave. Like, I was like the baddest bitch in the club. Fuck no. Ain't no baddest bitch in no motherfucking club. I'm a nigga. I ain't no gay. So I got it on my head and I'm in the mirror like checking this shit. I'm like, why this shit like this really like this really? But the way they did it is like they made it look like it was gonna be some dreads. But that shit was all stuck together like it was regular straight fucking flow ass hair. So I'm mad as fuck and I'm like, yo, I'm pissed off. I paid $25 for this. Like, this is bullshit on ice. Like, seriously, like, what the fuck? So I get the wig, so it's on my head, and I'm in a chair. My face balled the fuck up like 2 Chainz. Like, I'm hurt right now. So I get on the phone, I text my best friend, I'm like, yo, Naya, she the other part on the Squad Island TV. So I'm like, Naya, why I got this full-blown ass weave? Like, just like a full, like, this weave, it look like, the whole thing about it is the way it made it look like it was like the wig, it was tracks and everything on that bit. Like it was glued to my head and everything. Be like I just got my straight hair done. Like I'm a whole Nicki Minaj looking motherfucker. Like fuck you. So she like, LOL, send me a pic. I'm like, alright, so I get, I stand up in front of the light, I get in the light, whatever like that. So I go to take a picture, a little selfie. I send it to her. She texts back with like all these laughing emojis. I'm like, fuck you laughing for, cause maybe what the fuck funny fucking I'm mad as fuck. I want my money back. So she like, yo, bring that joint to school. I'm like, alright. So I took it off my head, put it in the pack. My school bus don't came and whatever like that, door-to-door service, that what I'm saying. So I get on the bus and my bus attendant. I'm talking my bus attendant, like my bus attendant just like me. Like me and my bus attendant go way back on 4th class like a Cadillac. So we sitting there. I'm like, I'm gonna call her, we're gonna call her Fatima. Like, I'm like, Fatima, I'm mad right now. She like, wow, what's going on? I'm like, because I ordered a wig, right? She like, oh, what happened? Did it come? I'm like, did it come? Look at it. So I gave her the pack. I took it out my little book bag or whatever like that. I gave it to her. She took it out the pack. She like, hey, hi. I'm like, hi, bitch, no. Like, I was really mad. Like, she was really laughing, like, clowning the bullshit. Like, I'm like, Fatima is not funny. Like, what I want to do? So, I end up taking the wig to school. So, I was being funny. I put it on my head. And I had a hoodie on. So, I put it on my head, whatever. Like, I had got it all, whatever. Put it on my head, put the hood on my head. So I walk up in the classroom like Lil Wayne or whatever like that. Trying to be Lil Wayne, like a knockoff Lil Wayne motherfucking looking. So, our teacher, Miss Eva. Hey, Miss Eva. How you doing? If you seen this video, how you doing? I love English. You already know. So, Miss Eva like, oh my God, what the hell was your head on? I'm like, Miss Eva, look at this wig that I paid my money for. I paid my money for this wig, and it's supposed to be Lil Wayne. Miss Eva, this look like dreads at all. She was like, cracking up and giggling and shit. I'm like, Miss Eva, it's not funny. Like, it ain't funny. Like, I'm irked right now. So it's still on my head and she just feeling on her hair. I'm like, she like, this isn't even real. I'm like, duh, if it was real, it would have been more than $25. So I'm like, Miss Eva, like, this is disrespect. How I'm supposed to wear this on Halloween? Like, we had a poppin' Halloween little party or whatever in school, and everybody put on their little costume, get it poppin' or whatever. So I was prepared, like it was a week before the wig don't came and everything. I thought I was hyping Joe with the wig and everything. No, that was some bullshit on motherfucking ice waiting to motherfucking melt. Like, seriously. So Naya come in the classroom and she just start straight balling. Like, she start cracking up. She like, what is on your head? I'm like, bitch, a rat. So she like, yo, like, you really paid for this? I'm like, I'm irritated right now because, like, Amazon really clowning this shit out of me. Like, I'm really irritated right now. Like, that's bullshit. Like, how would you, like, that's disrespectful. Who does that? That's a disrespect to the black community. Now I'm saying? So, she like, yo, I dare you to wear to our next class, which is history. So, I'm like, alright, whatever, like that. So, it's still on my head. The bell rung. Homeroom's over. So, we walking down the hallway. Everybody looking at me like, who that right there? I'm like, I don't know. So, we walking down the hallway. I get in the classroom. One of the staff, we gonna name her Bertha. So, Miss Bertha was like, oh my God, what is on your head? I'm like, I'm like, Miss Bertha, look at this wig. She like, what happened? Where did you get that from? Who wig is that? I'm like, I ordered it from Amazon because I was trying to be Lil Wayne for Halloween, like I was trying to be. Because we was going to all dress up as like famous people, you know, right? So, she like, well, I don't know what that's supposed to be. Because they ain't no Lil Wayne. And I know what that little boy look like, you know. I don't like him or that, but they ain't no Lil Wayne. I'm like, I know what I'm going to do. Like, I paid my money for that. Like, what are you talking about? I paid your money for that. Like, fucking you. So, she was like, come here. You know, that's Big Bertha right there. So Big Bertha was like, come here. I was like, yes, Miss Bertha. Like, so, she started grabbing like a little strip of the hair in the front and just start twisting that bitch. I'm like, what are you doing? She like, this is what you do, right? You twist it, right? Because she got kids herself, so she will already know in a situation like this what to do. So, she all twisting the little hair or whatever. So, this is what you do. You get some gel, right? Mind you, Miss Bertha was like, everybody mom, so. She like, you get some gel, right? And you like, make sure it's nice and thick. And you put it over their head. You put it over there, right? You put it over. So I'm like, alright. So she kept twisting. She like, you keep doing that, that's making some dreads, okay? Alright, boo. Now take that off your head and sit down because this is still school. I'm like, alright, Miss Bertha, like, you are black guy. And I'm like, fuck you. The fuck? So I took it off my head and I put it back in a little pack and I put it in my book bag and went on about my day. So I called my sister. We gonna call her Bigfoot, okay? We gonna call her Bigfoot. So I called my sister and was like, hey Bigfoot, like, can you do me a favor? Like, I need you to drag this hair out real quick. So she like, what? What are you talking about? You need me to dress some hair out. I'm like, I need you to dress some hair out. So she like, alright, well, come bring it to me or whatever like that. I'm like, alright. First of all, I ain't like going up there or whatever like that. So I took it to my cousin house. Cause I was on my way, like, don't think about it, I was on my way to her house. But my cousin's house was closer and I walked right past my cousin. I was like, well, look, she do here, so let me see if I can just ride through up in there real quick. So I went up in there with a little wig, whatever, I explained my little situation to her. She started cracking up too. Who didn't? So she get the hair and put it on my head. So I'm sitting down and she's dragging it. And she got the gym, she got all that bull crap, she got the spritz to make that joint stick. So, excuse me, whatever that was in my bedroom, I don't know what that was. So she dragged it up. It took some hours. Like, I'm like, this how y'all be when y'all get y'all individuals done? Like, why do it take so long? Like, what's the problem? So she dragged that joint up, and I'm sitting here like, oh, I kind of like this. Like, this a Lil Wayne situation right here. Like, this a Lil Wayne. This the type of situation that I was into. I wasn't into that whole full-blown weed go past your booty crack. That was not, no, because like I said, I ain't no gay. So, I get back home the next weekend. I'm like, I don't know if I want to do this. Like, I don't know. I don't know if I really want to do this. So, the day before Halloween, my cousin called. I called my cousin. I'm the same one who dreaded my hair. She don't got every type of job in Philadelphia. So, she got uniforms for days when she quit. So, I'm like, what's in your uniform stack? Like, what can I use to, like, for Halloween? Because I don't know if I'm about this Lil Wayne life. So she like, alright, come around here. I got this IHOP uniform for you when I worked at IHOP at 69th Street or whatever like that. I'm like, alright, through. So I come around here, she gave me the apron, the little shirt to go with it, the little badge and the book and the pen to take the little orders. So I'm like, alright, this cool, like I like this right here. I'm gonna be an hour worker. She was like, alright, so let me know how that go and this, that, and third, but I need that uniform back because I gotta return to make the IHOP back to see. That's what she was, after that, she was working at Chipotle, like Chipotle. So I get back around the corner and the next morning I get the uniform on. I'm like, alright, I'm tired of it. So my mom like, she comes and says, I thought you was gonna be a little way. I'm like, no mom. Like I'm upset right now. I'm not like doing all that. So she like, well how about this? How about you just be a Jamaican waiter at IHOP? I'm like, what? She like, put the wig on, be a Jamaican waiter at IHOP, whatever like that. So I'm like, alright, I guess so. So I put that joint on and whatever like that. So I'm walking around, I'm like, oh, like Jamaican man, like, bitch, what the fuck you mean? Like, what you, that it cost $3, bitch, $3. So I'm walking around looking like a little Jamaican joint or whatever like that. So I get on the bus and bus driver Fatima, bus attendant Fatima, you know, I told you we go way back on 4 flats like a Cadillac. So she like, ah, Blue, I see you did so with it. It looks nice. It looks nice. I'm like, whatever, Fatima. I'm just sit down. She like, oh my God, like, I like it. I like it. I'm like, yeah. So I'm like, it's a little loose though. Like, why is it like one size fit all? Bitch, my head not even that motherfucking big, like the fit. So she like, oh, like, I got you, Blue. I got you. This bitch go in her pocketbook and pull out some hair glue. I said, the fuck, like, so she's gluing this shit around my head, bitch, and it dries up soon. Like, soon I get to the school, it's already dry on my head. So what's still on my motherfucking head, I'm like, yo, like, this really still on my head, though. So, and getting to school, whatever like that, end up taking the hair off my head. End up taking it off my head, though. So I took it off my head, and it's not on my head no more. I put it in my bag. So we went on about her day, like we cut it up to the beat, like So we in the you know, the gym at the little Halloween party, Georgia, cutting it up to the beat with our little Halloween costumes, like, hey, can I get your order, like, hey, can I get your order, like, hey, can I get your order, like, hey, walking out hot, bitch, like, come on, like, I saw. That wasn't nice and whatever like that. So my cousin called me up from the north side of Philadelphia. So she like, you want to come down here? What you? She was like, I'm like, look, bitch, I might be 16, but I can still trick or treat like the fit, smell my feet, bitch. So I go down north and I took the wig with me, whatever. Ended up putting it back on my head. The glue ended up sticking back around my head. So I put it back on my head. That drum was there. So the whole thing about it is, I didn't, when she glued it to my head, when Fatima glued the wig to my head, I was like, okay. But when it dried up, it didn't dry all the way up. So I ended up taking it off like 5 minutes later because my school wasn't that far away from me. So I ended up having my hand on my head the whole time we trick-or-treating. Me and my little cousin and my older cousin, whatever like that, we trick-or-treating, smell my feet, give me something good to eat, bitch. You know, North Philadelphia. So, you know, I ended up coming back to my cousin's house the same night because that was a Friday. So, I still had the wig on my head. Mind you, it was cold as booty cheeks on ice out there, hoe. So, the wig was keeping my head nice and warm in my face. So, I ended up going back there, picking out my little candy I had, whatever like that, making sure nobody try to poison it, bitch. So, ended up going to sleep, woke up, the wig still on my damn head. Didn't even fall off my head in my sleep because it was still glued to my head. And I went the hell home. Fuck you mean? And that was my Halloween right there. That was a story on how I got the worst Lil Wayne wig from Amazon ever. That's when I found out Amazon ain't shit and they ain't never gonna be shit, bitch. But I still order from it because they still shit in some type of way. But they still ain't shit, they never gonna be shit in my vocabulary, okay? So that is my story on how I had my Lil Wayne wig for Halloween. Nothing didn't go as planned, you know, nothing ever goes as planned. But, you know, that's how it works. That's how it's always going to be. You just got to go with the flow. That's what I did. I went with the flow. So I was an IHOP, you know, Somebody cooked. Smell good. I was a hot waiter, and you know, for the half the time of the day, I had on a wig. At the time, I did not. But if you like this video, please hit like. If you know, please subscribe down below. Please comment, let me know what you want to know. You know, I got story times for days, dude. I got story times for days. So, let me know if you want another story time. You know, my name is Chris, and I'll see you on the flip side. Wait, I just said flip side? No, not flip side, but I'll see you later. It's not even my fucking line.